Hello, my beautiful people, my beautiful souls. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a purposeful and wonderful day today. I'm sending you lots of love and peace. There's a topic that I want to talk about today, which is the topic of imposter syndrome. This is something that has happened to me yesterday, which I want to share, and I want to share how I've been able to overcome it. So imposter syndrome is basically when you kind of feel a little bit inadequate when you're around certain people who have a high intellect or people who seem to be a lot better than you, like in quote, are perceived to be better at you. So this could be like when you, for example, for me, I'll talk about my specific situation, which was yesterday when I went to work. I was around a bunch of new people at work, people who are managers, people who are directors, people who, they know a lot of stuff, they've done a lot of stuff. Even like the people who are very rich and have very abundant lives, and like the things they talk about is very different from other people. And I went for lunch with them. A group of 5 of us went for lunch, and I couldn't help but feel a bit of imposter syndrome. I was like, oh my God, am I meant to be here? Like, everyone around me is like, what I perceived it to be, that everyone around me was better than me, or had done more things than me, was more experienced than me, had more money than me, all this stuff. And it kind of made me have that low-key imposter syndrome. I was like, hold on, am I meant to be here? Is this where where should I like run away? But the first thing to remember when you have those feelings of like being around people who are perceived as much better than you, just have to remember that the fact that you're around these people is a compliment in itself, because that shows you that you're in the right room. Because honestly, if you're in a room where you're the best person in the room, is that the room you really want to be in? Not really. Not really. You want to be in a room where everybody in that room or everyone you're around is better than you, because you know that okay, I'm around people who will lift me up, who their energy, all the things, all the knowledge that they have learned, all the things that they're doing, when they talk about these things, when they share these things, I'm learning, I'm picking up, and I'm able to level myself up as well. So that's the first thing to remember when you feel this way. It's a good thing, because if you didn't feel this way, then you're not around the right people. You're not actually leveling up as a person to the extent where you're actually around people who are better than you. So that's the first thing to remember. You're doing well. You're around people who are better than you, and that is a compliment. The second thing to remember is give yourself credit, because you also worked hard to get there too. For example, linking back to my situation with work, I worked hard to get this new job. I manifested, I researched, I stepped into alignment to get this kind of job. And now I'm around these kind of people. I also deserve to be here just as they do. Like, I've also done the work to be here. So when you remember that you've done the work to be here as well, just know that it's okay to acknowledge that, and the fact that because you've done your work to be here, just don't worry. They can act however they want to act. They can be however they want to be. They can do however they're going to do. But at the end of the day, you deserve to be here too. You deserve to be in that space as well. For example, in my job, one of the people who I was sitting around with, one of them, my manager, he recruited me for this job. You've shown your skills. You've let everyone know that you're worthy of being there. So start to feel worthy of being there as well. Remember, you deserve to be there. You're worthy of being there. That's what I told myself, because after yesterday when I came back, I was like, why do I feel these feelings of feeling a little bit less worthy than I should feel? But then I have to remember that I did the work to get here. I deserve to be here. I'm worthy of being here, and I'm also valuable just as they are. Because if I wasn't a valuable asset, I wouldn't even be there. So that's the key thing. So number one was to acknowledge that it's a good thing to be around people who are better than you. The second thing is to remember that you also deserve to be there. You did the work to get there, and you are worthy of being in that space as well. And the third thing I want to say is that remember that, this is linking back to the second point, they are also privileged to be in your presence. They are also privileged to be in your presence. Your energy, how you are, how you walk in a room, how your presence, what you're able to bring to the table is of value. And they are privileged to be around you just as you are privileged to be around them. It's a mutual agreement. It depends on the level of imposter syndrome you're having, but generally, imposter syndrome is basically a signal to yourself as well that, okay, how can I continue to level myself up as well? Because you're around better people. You deserve to be there though. But how can I feel better in these spaces? How can I do better? Like, for example, reading more, researching more, doing more life experiences, because these people, when I was speaking to them, they had so many life experiences, going to Japan, having horses, traveling around the world. Like, I also do that, but not to the level that they are doing it. So it inspires me to level myself up, to travel more, to do more life experiences, to actually live life more, because they live life to the fullest, and I should also live life to the fullest. So it's great to be around people who inspire you and give you that kick up the butt. Like, don't be complacent. Don't stay in the same position you are. Always be thinking of how you can be better. Be a better person every day. So yeah, that's the main thing. Imposter syndrome, it's all about just continuing to work on yourself so that you no longer feel like that around different people. And the funny thing about life is, you could firstly be around some people who are better than you, or perceived to be better than you, and you might feel a bit of imposter syndrome. Then eventually you do your work, you level up, and you now feel comfortable around these people. But guess what? Then you're going to need to level up, and you're going to end up in rooms again where you're around even better people, because you're now better. And then again, you're going to keep working, you're going to keep developing yourself to level up as life goes on. So it's a continuous thing. It's a continuous phenomenon that you're probably going to feel, and it's just okay. It's just acknowledging that this is part of the process. It's sometimes you can feel, oh my god, a little bit unworthy, a little bit overwhelmed in situations, but you need to catch yourself and remind yourself that you are worthy, you are valued. There is a reason why you're there. And there is things you can take from the situation to level up to the next level. And every time you just be getting better and better. Your skills will be developing each day. And before you know it, you're literally going to be like, you're literally going to get to the point where you no longer have any more imposter syndrome at all, because you've leveled up so much through each level of meeting lots of different people who are higher and acclimatizing, familiarizing yourself to the point where it feels so easy now, you feel so calm, it becomes so natural. At the end, the ultimate goal or the ultimate place to be in is where no matter who you're around, you never feel imposter syndrome anymore. And that can actually be felt before, like, without having to go through the stages of feeling it. The way you can stop feeling it and be like, right, I'm done. I no longer feel imposter syndrome. No matter how high I go, no matter what level I go to, I'm never going to feel imposter syndrome again. If you keep letting yourself know that every single room you walk into, you are adding value to that room. When you realize the value that you have, the innate value that you have, as well as the acquired value, like what you've learned over time, when you acknowledge all that and you keep that in your mind, just continue to reaffirm to yourself, I am so valuable, I'm so worthy, I deserve to be here. There's no reason why, like, I should feel any kind of way other than grateful and appreciative of the opportunity I have, the place I am right now, and my chance of being here. Then you can kind of just get rid of the imposter syndrome straight away without even having to do the levels of, okay, I've overcome it in this level, what about the next one? Feeling it again. But if you do feel it again, which is very normal, don't worry about it. You just keep going back to the framework, which is just keep reminding yourself, affirming to yourself. Affirmations is just everything. It's just how you transform your life, really. Affirming to yourself that you are worthy, you deserve to be there. You are very capable, that you're in this room to improve, and you're gonna use everything you learn from this room, all the information you gain, you're going to use that to improve, to build yourself up as a person, and it's just going to be amazing. Imposter syndrome is something that we can all face, but we can all overcome, and that's it, really. Yeah, for me right now, what I've been doing to try and overcome my imposter syndrome that I was experiencing yesterday is I journaled about it, I let it out, I let myself know that yes, I was feeling this way, I was feeling a bit overwhelmed, I was feeling a little bit out of place, a little bit like, well, these people are like doing bits and I'm just stepping into this space. I had to journal it, let it out, let myself know that it's okay, I'm worthy of being here. It's okay to feel this way. That's one thing. It's okay to feel this way, but it's also okay to acknowledge that you deserve to be here and just manage that. But always take it as a point of, okay, I can still improve, I can still work on myself. There's still more learning to do. There's always learning to do. It never ends. Till we die, we're always learning. So yeah, that's what I just told myself. I would just reaffirm myself that I deserve to be in this room. And then so the next time that I meet these people, I'm going to feel much better, because I've already affirmed to myself that you deserve to be around these people. You have a lot to give. You add value to the room. You add value to the space. And with that, you can put your head up higher, you can put your shoulders back and feel really good about being there. And you can contribute. You can bring more to the table. But always remember to keep leveling yourself up. So, you know, just live life to the fullest. So you can align with people who are very abundant and who are living life to their fullest too. So yes, that's it for today. Hope I was able to help you guys with any imposter syndrome feelings that you might be feeling. Before we go, if you haven't done your mindful breathing for today, let's take some time to do it so we can calm ourselves, recenter our nervous system and just breathe. So we're going to do 3 sets today. We're going to do 4 breathing in, 4 holding and 4 to let go. And we're going to do that 3 times. So let's go. This is the first round. Let's go again. Okay, one more time. Okay. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a lovely day ahead. Hope you guys were able to take some stuff here from the imposter syndrome. If you want to overcome imposter syndrome as a whole, you just have to keep building up your skills, because that goes without saying, but also keep reaffirming to yourself on a daily basis that you add value to every room you walk into. You are capable, you are worthy, you are valued. And with that, you should be good. So yeah, thank you so much. As always, keep following your purpose, be a light in this world, and I'm sending you lots of love and peace.